Okay, this is going to be a video to show how to clean the side density valve on your Bailmaster baler. First step is to loosen the 5/16 hex screws about 3/4 of a turn, all four. And then our next step is to place a diaper over top of the valve to protect you from any sort of fluid that is going to escape. And we want it to be under pressure so that it actually will purge some of the dirt out when fluid releases. If you do the lower two bolts first, you tend to have the fluid come out the bottom as opposed to the top. There's a total of 3 O-rings that join the body together. You'll see the fluid starting to release out of the bottom. It's now no longer under pressure, so you can safely remove the remaining screws. There is a spring that's in between the two bodies, and the spring goes inside of a spool, and that's what we're very, very interested in, on how clean it is and how smoothly it will traverse in and out of the bore of the main body of the valve. Once you get down to the two, you want to hold the valve body in place so you don't lose your O-rings. As I said, there's a total of 3 O-rings. 2 are small, 1's larger. The larger one goes in the middle, and it fits in the recess on the body. And the other 2 smaller O-rings fit in the body that I just removed. Here's one of the O-rings here. Here's the large O-ring, which fits around the spool. And then our other small O-ring we lost somewhere in the fluid here. Oh, it's still in the body. That's why I didn't see it. Okay. This is probably the most critical part of the disassembly of the side density valve. When we take the spring, we try to put it in the spool and see if it moves. Now, I'm going to try to put my fingers off to the side. You can see the spool right there, but it won't come out. You can even hear it. So I'm going to take the spring aside, and then I'm going to put. Finally got it out. Now, if you look real close at this spool, you can see like a little hazy line there. That's varnish. That's why this spool was binding up. Because the fluid is fairly dirty, there's not a whole lot we can do about it. You also want to look, there's a metering orifice in the spool, as you see right here. Make sure that's clear. Hold it up to the light. In this case, it's completely blocked. The best thing to use is a strand from number 12 THHN copper wire, and use that to poke it out. If you'll hold the camera up where we put this toward the light, you can see, you can't see through it. I think I'm lined up at the light.
Hard to get a focus.
Oh.
Yeah,
but we can't see through it.
Nope.
So we're blocked. That's why our side density circuit's not working. Another thing we need to check is on the removable portion of the body. This particular set screw has a metering orifice. We want to make sure that's open. Okay, we're going to pause for a second and get some wire to clean this spool out.